Imagine a virtual reality in which you are able to accomplish practically anything. It almost gave the impression that it was taken from a sci-fi film. Additionally, it offers convenience that you don't often find in real life and accessible experiences that anyone can enjoy. As long as they have access to Wi-Fi, anyone will be able to enjoy all of the things more easily at any time or anywhere. It would only require a brief web login. What's good, you guys? This is Market Thrive. And today, we're going to talk about the Metaverse stocks you should invest in even though we are still in the early stages of its completion. Before I start the video, I would just like you to do me a favor by just hitting that subscribe button and the bell notification down below to keep you updated on this channel. So without further ado, let's hop into it. When Mark Zuckerberg's firm, newly renamed Meta, published a video last year explaining the concept of a metaverse and how it could elevate human interactions to a whole new level, he painted an impressive picture of the future for computer networks around the globe. It attracted the audience's attention as well as expectations, skepticism, and criticism. The concept of the metaverse, however, remains hazy and ambiguous, much like the concept of the internet in the 1970s. Similarly, we still don't understand the metaverse, and it will be decades before we can genuinely begin to be concerned about how it may impact our lives. Though we're still very early in the process of finishing it, did you know that you can start investing in it now? But how do we do that, and where should we start? Let's begin by answering the question, what is the metaverse? The metaverse is a 3D world network accessible online. The terms virtual reality and augmented reality are generally familiar to gamers. Both will be incorporated into the metaverse in order to mimic real-world circumstances. Before the concept of a metaverse became well-known, many online gaming platforms like Roblox, Fortnite, and Minecraft had already begun to use this technology for gaming. Now that the metaverse is a part of their stated future plan, Mark Zuckerberg wants it to be more than simply a place for leisure and open up new options for social interaction and business. With this in mind, the metaverse will offer ways to enhance both buying and selling in virtual worlds, as well as intriguing new ways to play games. Stock investing can be helpful in this situation. It can almost seem too good to be true because the metaverse is such a huge concept. However, given the time and resources Meta has invested in their plans over the past few years, as well as Zuckerberg's $5 billion annual investment in the construction of the metaverse, the question is more a matter of when it will happen than if it will. We can start putting together our strategies for when the future plans and developments materialize. When you don't know how the stock market operates or how to protect your funds while taking appropriate risks, investing in it can sound a little frightening. But that's why we're here, to assist you in resolving the situation. Making such a daring action will be simpler for you once you understand the general idea. How can we earn money through the metaverse? Firstly, how does stock market work? Simply said, the shares of these companies are exchanged on an exchange, which connects buyers and sellers and acts as a market for those shares. Many individuals will spend money in the metaverse in order to have the most enjoyable experience possible. It follows that an economy will exist. Popular businesses or well-known luxury brands like Dior, Chanel, and Gucci will probably provide physical and digital goods for sale within the metaverse to draw in customers. For consumers to try on, there will be virtual versions of clothing, shoes, and possibly even haircuts. Consequently, the market opportunity of the metaverse is best described as increasing as more items are made monetizable. The market potential for it is anticipated to increase to $800 billion by 2040. Since this is the case, getting started as soon as you can is crucial. Now let's move on to the ways you can invest in the metaverse. Number 1. Investing in ETFs. There are 2 ways to invest while you wait for the metaverse: through sites for creating content and through sites for building infrastructure. Nevertheless, purchasing an ETF is definitely a simpler option. ETFs are a sort of exchange-traded product and investment vehicle. Exchange-traded funds that follow a certain index are these. Through the use of ETFs, you can buy and sell a wide range of assets throughout trading hours, thereby lowering your risk exposure. The Metaverse ETF, a fund offered by Roundhill Investments, was created to expose investors to businesses involved in the metaverse. However, if you'd prefer to invest in a single sector, you could merely look at the stocks that the Meta ETF holds and choose ones that would go well with your entire portfolio. Let's now look at 2 stocks that are particularly optimistic about the metaverse. Number 2. Matterport. Matterport is a pioneer in the field of spatial technology. Their software allows for the conversion of physical locations into lifelike digital twins. To construct 3D models that are actually interactive, individuals can join virtual room scans with Matterport. Without a doubt, the metaverse will need to digitally import and recreate all of the physical components of the real world. Because it currently controls the expanding market for 3D virtualization from the physical to the digital world, Matterport fills the gap and will emerge as one of the key players over the course of the next 10 years. Additionally, Matterport already possesses 38 patents, with an additional 28 patent applications pending, making it difficult for new competitors to enter the market. In reality, Matterport and Facebook, or what is now called Meta, already work together. In addition, they are working with Meta AI Research to create AI systems for both real-world and virtual environments. A 6% drop-down is the outcome of Matterport's results call, which also includes a few minor misses on revenue and earnings per share. Even again, if you have enough confidence in Matterport, this could ultimately be a great purchasing opportunity despite having a few lousy profits. Number 3. Unity. The following and last stock on our list is Unity. If you've played video games like Adventure Time, Pirates of Enchiridion, or others, you'll probably be able to identify it. The software development company is called Unity. On a variety of various platforms such as Windows, Android, iOS, PlayStation, developers can produce and make money from their games. The Unity platform is actually where 60% of AR and VR games are available. Although Unity's current concentration is mostly on the gaming sector, it plans to diversify its business in the future. According to reports, Metaverse Technologies Incorporated was recently acquired by Unity. Creators can easily integrate 3D models into Unity and optimize them for real-time use thanks to the company's acquisition of Metaverse Technologies, a provider of 3D optimization tools. Right now, Unity's annual revenue is soaring. The company's operating and net margins are shrinking, but its gross margins are still above 80%. This is because, in essence, they are investing in themselves, which is both advantageous and disadvantageous because in the short term, their metrics may not appear good. Unity does, however, have a cash reserve of about $1.6 billion that may be useful for covering losses. A price-to-sales ratio of 39, an enterprise value-to-sales ratio of 44, and a price-to-book ratio of 21.3 illustrate the high growth expectations reflected in the current stock prices. Unity is also selling at a significant premium when compared to other corporations. The stock is not cheap, but it has significant revenue growth, 2.7 billion active users across all of its applications, and rapid growth. When the metaverse is ready for us, both of these businesses, Matterport and Unity, will undoubtedly have an impact on it. If you're lucky, you can start investing in them right away to protect your financial future. There is no doubting that high-end, cutting-edge technology will be prevalent in the future. And whether we like it or not, our way of life is moving more and more toward being centered around computers. We'll lead a double life just like we kind of do now. One is located inside the metaverse, while the other is outside in the real world. You decide whether you will see this as a warning that the internet is consuming us, or as a chance for science and humanity to advance even farther. So what are your thoughts about the metaverse? Feel free to jot down your thoughts in the comments section below. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. And if you want to stay updated in our posts, hit that subscribe button as well. Once again, this is Market Thrive, signing off.